morning, everybody. Well, I have to share this with you. On my way today to the John Deere dealer to pick up some parts that I ordered, I had a near-death experience. I'm driving along, going down the road, and then all of a sudden the car in front of me just throws a banana peel out the window and it lands in the road right in front of me. And any of you that have seen them older cartoons knows what happens if you run over a banana peel. I mean, I feared for my life. Anyway, I did get the new air filter, or new cab air filter for the planting tractor here. So I'm going to get that put on. That way it's done and out of the way, and this tractor is completely ready for field work / planting. Maybe, if planting season ever gets here. I don't know if they could make that bolt any longer. I don't understand why it's that long to begin with. It seems to me they should put a bigger filter in there if they were wanting to make a bolt that long. Holy crap. So, at any rate, out with the old garbage and in with the new. That way I can breathe easily come planting season. All right, that task is done. I did talk to our seed rep yesterday, day before, I don't remember. One of those 2 days. And he said that 8 of our seed bulks are in, and they're wanting to deliver it to us at some point here in the near future. That way they have room for other seed at their warehouse. The rest of the stuff, they're going to try and get to us soon, but he didn't know exactly when. But in order to take the seed delivery, I have to move this tractor out of the way. I have to move the side-by-side out of the way. I have to move the big tractor out of the way because we stack the seed bulks against this wall here. And before we take all the seed, I have to move the red truck, the sprayer, the planter, because it takes up a good majority of this whole wall over here. So I don't know. I mean, granted, it would take me about an hour to move all that crap. So again, there I am with the sows. I am kind of waiting. I told them to give me a call a day or two ahead of time so I know when they're coming and I can get stuff moved for them. But that should be coming soon. I also picked up some new pins for our big plow, our big chisel plow, because of the fact that this is the same design right here as the big chisel plow. I had this pin right here break on me last fall when I was chisel plowing up some wheat stubble. And all I did was throw in a hitch pin to kind of get me by. Parked the machine, and I honestly forgot about it until when I was kind of going through everything looking at equipment. So what I need to do is bring the big plow in when I hook it up and get this pin installed. I am kind of in the middle of a little bit of a holding pattern right here. I don't really want to pull this equipment out of the barn yet, just because the weather's it's not quite there yet for spring. I mean, we get a few of those 50-degree days and sunshine, but then we get rain, and they're talking maybe snow today still. It's kind of in that limbo of we don't know what the weather's going to do just yet. And I really don't want to unpack the barn just yet until we know the weather's changing for the good. But I also need to keep rolling so everything's ready to go for planting season. Right now I'm waiting for a barrel of oil. That should be coming in real quick. So I really can't do any more oil changes till I get that barrel oil. I'm not in a big hurry to unpack the barn yet because of not quite know what the weather's going to do yet. And in order to work on equipment, I need to pull a few things out of the shop to get equipment in here to work on it. And again, we don't know what the weather's going to do yet. So I'm kind of like, I'm just a little bit in a limbo, right, just for a few days till we kind of figure out what the weather's going to do. We also have quite a few projects going on outdoors that need to be done before planting season also. That ditch I cleared out a few videos ago, I still have to clean that up and get that leveled out. This field right behind the barn here, we dug a trench to drain a pond last fall. I got to put a tile in there and then, you know, fill that trench in. One of our other fields, or our other farms, got some trees down that need to be cut up and moved off the property out of the fields, what it needs to be moved. But I really can't do that stuff yet either until, well, all this dries up. I mean, it's muddy out. I can't be just driving across the fields, you know, rutting everything up. It is what it is. I mean, it's either I need the fields to dry up so I can get some of this little work needs to be done before we start planting, or I need the weather to change just a little bit so I can get equipment done while I'm waiting for the fields to dry. You know what I mean? It's a limbo. I'm waiting on Mother Nature basically for almost everything. So just to update you guys on what I've been working on here in the barn, I've been kind of digging through this whole shelving unit because there's something dead over here. It is nasty smelling. There's something is dead over here. And I've been trying to dig through all this crap to figure out what's dead and get it out of here so it doesn't stink. Oh, good. I opened up the door to the barn to walk out and it's snowing. Good. I was afraid it was going to be a nice day out. Turn out to be a nice day. I'm glad I was wrong. I found the little booger, and he had a friend with him. Ugh. Oh, good. I was afraid it was going to let up. Garbage. I know there's some guys that I watch on YouTube, some bigger YouTubers out in Minnesota area, and they are just getting pounded with snow day after day after day. I mean, they've got feet on the ground, not, you know, centimeters. And it's frigid cold there too. I get they're having a tough time. I understand that, but I'm over it. I'm done. I was over it before Christmas. One thing I did forget to do on this was check the lights. That was the only thing that I haven't done is check the lights. So I figured I'd walk around, check these lights. Those are bright. Even the one on the cab's working. I got one out on that fender. I dealt with that last year too, to be honest with you. I ran home to eat some lunch. I've gotten to the point, I'm just not feeling right today. You know what I mean? And I don't feel sick. I feel like you can't trust a fart type of feeling. You know what I'm saying? I know you guys probably didn't want to hear that, but you know, this is my life. I'm putting my life out there for you guys to watch and laugh at and enjoy, and well, you got to take the good with the bad, I guess. Besides, I'm controlling this camera, you aren't. Well, on the plus side, It quit snowing. Alright guys, that's about all I have for you today. I know it's not much, but I appreciate you watching this long, so we'll catch you in the next one. Have a wonderful night.